Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and today is Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. If you're watching this live, let me know if you can hear me. I see one thumbs up. But no comments yet. Okay, so while I'm waiting, what I'm going to do is go ahead and post the link. There we go. So hi, Melissa, Deborah, Carol, Lisa, Gretchen. Okay, so you guys can hear me. Perfect. Let me take this off here and I will move over to the corner. How are y'all doing? Okay, how do I take that off my screen? There we go. Okay. Thank you. I'm happy to be back. I hope I get to stay a very long time. It seems like I've been gone forever, right? Yeah, so I am slowly playing catch up, very slowly. So I'm going to continue to ask for y'all's patience as I try to get caught up on things. I am, like I said, extremely behind on absolutely everything. Yeah, so I'm happy to be back. I'm excited to make a project for y'all. Today's the first day that I've literally worked the whole entire day. I've had to remind David several times. I'm like, I'm working. I'm no longer the nurse. Okay, so like I said, give me 1 second. I'm going to go post the link because if you guys will notice, I am not live on Facebook. There were some changes that were made to stream into Facebook when I was away, and I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do, how I'm supposed to go live over there, even if I can go live over there. So for this to be easy tonight, okay, let me get this link. Copy. I am not streaming over there. So, yeah, but I am going to post the link real quick. So give me just a second. I told everyone I would post the link. Okay, how do I edit my comment? I can't. Oh, wait, I got to switch accounts, right? Switch. I know, and I'm also 5 minutes late, right? My camera would not turn on. I was really about to have a conniption. I was like, David, my camera won't go live. I don't know what to do. He's like, keep trying. I guess I wasn't holding my mouth right. Okay. Here you go. Here's the link to the video. Okay, so I'm done with that. If you are watching this live and you're not logged into your YouTube account, that's how you participate in the chat box, is logging into your free YouTube account. If you have Gmail, you already kind of sort of have a YouTube login, right? I appreciate the prayers. Thank you so much. It has been a very long journey, right? But we are all doing okay. He's doing okay. It's going to be... Wait, did my screen just go blurry? It did. Some things never change, right? Okay, I'll sit here and talk for a few minutes until the screen comes back on. What did I do? Did I do anything? How long's the screen been blurry? There we go. Okay, it's back. Yeah, we're both doing okay. I see the spine doctor on May 13th. Okay, so tonight we are using the Resourceful Rusty stamp set. Yeah, I know that you guys know that when I saw this, it was going to be a set that I was going to use just as soon as I could, right? Because I always like all the animals. I have to tell you though, when I saw this, I really thought that it was a squirrel. We've got a squirrel that will not leave my bird. Hey, Stephanie, I'm so glad you're home from the hospital. I thought this was a squirrel, though. We have a pesky squirrel, a swirly squirrel, that's getting on my bird buddy. And so in the mornings, I have to remove it real quick and then put it back out when I've scared him off. We are not doing live prizes tonight because I am so incredibly behind on the ones that y'all did, that the winners won a month ago and a month and a half ago. So I can't give away more prizes when I haven't even shipped the ones before. So tonight we're not doing any prizes, and I'm so sorry. We will resume picking that back up once I get caught up. I hope by next week. But you know, you never know what life's going to throw at me this week. So I'm not making any promises, but I will resume again. So for now, no prizes tonight. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot to post that earlier. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're using Resourceful Rusty. We're using the mini, this is not mini. I guess it is mini. Mini corrugated, I guess it's mini corrugated embossing folder. And then here's all the supplies. I did a couple things in advance. I will tell you, when the doctor tells you that you're going to need spine surgery because of the pain that's all down this left arm, your neck, your shoulder, it kind of makes you change your perspective about everything. So the days of me lifting the die cut machine and plopping it on my desk and doing all the die cutting on screen, I'm not doing it because the thought of spine surgery terrifies me. And so I have not sewn since my kidney cancer surgery. I've not done a lot of things since then. And now that I'm facing another surgery, I'm like, okay, how can I change my ways? How can I not have spine surgery? So yeah, the die cutting is going to be done back there in the background. I'm going to do it in advance. No more lifting stuff right here. And yeah, I'm going to try to save my spine, my arms, my shoulders, all of that. I'm only 60, but I'm starting to feel like I'm 90 with the way this body's giving out on me. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here for a very long time, thank you so much. I do have an awesome PDF that will be available tomorrow. I kind of made some notes on here because my eyes are not what they used to be. So what I've done is I've created the PDF. Here's the project we're making tonight, by the way. So it's a drawer box. So it will go in either direction. So you can bring it to the front or to the back. Some other items that will fit in here is some Tic Tacs and a lemon crisp Kit Kat. I saw these the other day at the store again. And then like a little high chew. And then, like I said, thread. These little mini spools of thread. So the PDF will be cleaned up when I post it tomorrow. So it has the box template on the final page. It has all the supplies on the second page. And then it has, and another picture, right? And then it has all the measurements, a video or not a video, a QR code to shop with me, and a QR code here will take you right directly to the video. If you don't know how to use a QR code, let me know. But I think by now everybody knows how to use one, right? But this will be all cleaned up for you tomorrow. Okay, so here's all the pieces. And what I did was I did go ahead and stamp the image in advance, but we're changing images because I used this one this time, and I thought, well, there's multiple images in this stamp set, so why not use one of the other ones just so you can see. And I did, you can also use, you know, Granny Apple Green for your apples because there's green apples too, right? There's not just red ones. So we'll put him there. Oh, there's sunshine on me again. There we go. Rusty is not a squirrel, a raccoon. Rusty is a raccoon. Rusty the raccoon. I think they said in another country it could be a red panda. Yeah, if you look on the Stampin' Up website, he's a raccoon. But I kind of am calling him a squirrel because I call him Sammy the squirrel. Okay, so these 2 pieces are for the box, which we will make in just a few minutes. I'm going to slide this out of the way. We are using, let's see, we're using dark real red for Stampin' Blends. We're using light Granny Apple Green. And we're using both of the Crumb Cake Stampin' Blend markers. Don't look too closely at my coloring earlier. I actually colored out of the line. Hey, what can I say? I'm just freshly back in my studio. When David came in here earlier, he was like, man, it's a hot mess in here. I'm like, dude, get out. I know it. It is a hot mess. I probably should have taken a picture before I kind of sort of cleared off the counter. So they gave me a epidural shot for the pain. Some people have asked, what happened? I'll tell you, you can't really see. So imagine your arm like this, pulling a 50-pound suitcase with this arm like this through the snow, and this arm with another suitcase with 50 pounds pulling through the snow. So we were stranded in the Orlando airport for 8 hours. Did that thing pause again? I think it did. Yeah, so we were stranded for 8 hours. We got home at 4 something in the morning during a blizzard. Of course. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? And I guess I don't know. I think that my problem is, to be honest with y'all, I have been a very hard worker my whole life. And I think, you know, all the physical labor work that I've done has just taken a toll on my body. So cutting paper shares, cutting for Card Club, all that repetition, that repetitive work that I've done, just abusing my arms, neck, shoulder. It's just finally like pulling that luggage through the snow after being up for 24 hours. I think it just was the final straw. It was like the straw that broke the camel's back, right? So yeah. Anyway, that's the long story. That's a short story of a long story. But that's what we suspect. It's just years of, that was the dark crumb cake. Just years of abuse to my body. So to my fellow demonstrators, be very careful of your paper cutting with those big industrial cutters, because man, David said he'll do what little bit of cutting I will be doing. But yeah, so that's an answer to a question. Thank you guys so much for reaching out and asking me, will I be doing paper shares? I will not. Will I be doing Card Club? Sadly, I will not. And until I can find someone to take over the responsibility completely full time, I can't do it. Yeah, when I was up for days and days in such incredible pain, I was like, you know, do you guys ever bargain with God? Like, you just say, just please let me get past this and I'll do better. I've got the message. And that's really what I was doing. I was like begging. I'm like, dude, please, Lord, I see the light. I get it. I promise I will do better. And I don't, if y'all know me, if you know anything about me, I don't break my promises ever, 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 ever. So yeah, okay, what happened? I'm looking up and there's somebody, what's going on? Oh, wait, did somebody say something? I don't know. Did somebody say something? Let me scroll back really quick and see. You know, Rusty could be a fox if you want him to be. Absolutely. Pam, on the Stampin' Up! Website, it says that he's a raccoon. Rusty the raccoon. Oh, Valerie, I don't know what you asked, but whatever you asked, don't feel bad. Yeah, don't feel bad because I always give prizes. And tonight, of all of a sudden, I'm not. And the only reason is because I can't tell you how many people have emailed me, and no flames to y'all either. Several people have emailed me and said, where's this? Where's this? Where's this? Where's this? I'm sorry to bother you, but where's this? I'm like, oh, if I could hide, I would. I'm so sorry. Yes, I am behind on absolutely everything. This is the first day that I have worked 8 hours. I'm on medication that also makes me very tired and very sleepy. And just picking up this device, just the Simply Scored scoring tool, hurts my arm. So it actually hurts to even touch. So, yeah, don't feel bad about asking. You guys will never offend me in asking me anything. Like the only thing that offends me is when people are mean. Yeah, so don't feel bad. I hope you're still here, Valerie. Don't feel bad. And I will resume the gifts again. So it's just right now when I'm so behind on everything, I have to get caught up. Okay, so our image is all colored. He's ready, she's ready, whatever it is. So this box is made with 2 pieces of cardstock. So this is the wrap around the drawer box. Then this is the actual box. Okay, so I'm going to get my template here so that I don't mess up tonight. So on the 9.5-inch side, I'm going to score at 2 3/8. 3 3/8, 4 3/8, 6 7/8, 7 7/8, and 8 7/8. On the 8-inch side, I'm going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 1/2, and 2 1/2. And I'm going to do that on both sides. I'm going to flip it and score it again at 1/2 inch, 1 1/2, and 2 1/2. Oh, I better not put this up. Wait, I think I need the paper trimmer for the other piece, which is why you guys saw me get the trimmer out and then I put it back. Okay, so I'm going to use the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer. And the reason I'm using this to score is because this has 1/16 and the Simply Scored scoring tool only has 8s. Okay, so this measures 3 1/8 by 8 1/16, and I'm going to score it at 2 7/16. So that's the teeny tiny mark before the 2 1/2. Okay, so 2 7/16, 3 1/2, whoops, and then 7 1/16. So I got to raise up this arm. 7 1/16. Can you provide a favorites list so we can send you some goodies? Oh, that's so nice. Sure. And you know what? Yeah. Yes. Oh, Chris got her paper snips finally. Yes. Yay. Sarah says they say a raccoon, but a raccoon has a ringed tail. Like I said, I'm calling him a squirrel. So I have no clue. I think he can be whatever we want him to be, right? Did y'all watch the show on NBC called The Americas? Tom Hanks narrated it, and it was about animals. Oh my gosh, it was so fabulous. Every Sunday, David and I watched it. We have watched a lot of TV. I mean, a lot. Anyway, it was a really good special. If you didn't catch it, I don't know if it's available on demand or whatever it's called, but it was really good. They showed, let's see, what animals. They showed some kind of special hummingbird. They showed whales. They showed little crabs. Oh, this kind of cat, not a house cat, not a domesticated cat, but some kind of, I can't remember the name of it. It's only in Texas, and there's only 100 in existence. Okay, I think I missed a spot on this one. I did. Which one did I miss? Oh, I forgot the 6-inch, I think. Sorry, guys. If only I could edit the live videos. So I said rescore this at 2 7/16. Hey, if that's the only mess up I have tonight, we're lucky, right? 6 inches. That's the one I missed. Yeah. Oops. Oh, Shannon, I totally agree. Well, did you see the recording of it? The recording made me cry a little bit. I was so afraid the little baby eagle was going to die. I was terrified. And then when they talked about those wildcats, how the one guy had been watching it since it was a little cub. And I was like, oh, I would never be able to leave, right? Okay, you're going to need the template for this box to cut it. And you might want to watch back this video. So I'm going to take my ink pen and kind of use it as a guide for just a second. So if you'll notice, let me get this here. Angle cut the corners. That's a 1/2 inch strip. Angle cut the corners is a 1/2 inch strip. And then angle cut corners is another 1/2 inch or so. Yeah. So if you'll notice, this end down here is the larger end, right? So I've got this in the same orientation as my template. And to make things easier on myself, I'm just going to put a line through these that I'm removing all that. And then I'm removing this, okay? So I'm doing the same thing on this side. I'm removing all of those. And then over here, I am removing all of this, and this. And then the same thing over here. Okay? So I guess I could do a squiggle. Removing all of this. Huh. There we go. Okay? So I'm going to get my scissors and do that. And while I'm cutting this, I will talk about my hubs for a few minutes. He is doing okay. Like I posted on my website last week, he is cancer-free at the moment. It did not spread to his lymph nodes. He doesn't really like me sharing his business. In fact, can I just tell you that there's friends of his that he hasn't even mentioned a word to them. So that's kind of how private he is. So out of respect for him, I'm going to talk about it very little. We will know more in 3 months. Hopefully the cancer is all completely gone. Things can change. You guys know that. Many of y'all know that, unfortunately. So right now he's healing, and it's going to be a long recovery. It's going to be a long recovery, but he is doing okay. So, and that's all I can say other than thank you guys so much for your prayers. I appreciate it. And if and when he will allow me to share more, I will, but he doesn't want me to, like I said. Yeah. Man, I'm like an open book, right? I share everything. I overshare, right? I overshare. Okay, we have one more thing that we have to cut. So if you look on here, we need to cut this right here and then trim that tab. And that step is not actually on the box template, and that's because we're making a box that I've made before. There's no way I was going to come up with a new template for today, right? So do the same thing on this side. Cut there, trim, and trim. I think y'all remember me saying that his dad had lung cancer and was having surgery 2 days before his surgery. He's also doing okay. It got a little iffy there for a while, but both of them are doing okay right now. Thank the Lord. Okay, so you can use your scissors to angle cut this piece, and this one. Do I have these in the camera? Yeah. This one, and this one. Or you can use the corner rounder. I'm going to use the corner rounder. I noticed this morning when I was making this box that I normally use my left hand to do that. Well, like I said, I'm learning how to do things without that left hand. So it might take a while. Yeah, I have to say, this tool, I'm going to be looking for a better one because it's really, it's kind of hard to use, right? Yeah. I keep looking at this because that's like, that looks bigger than what it was before. Yeah, it's like I just got over my kidney cancer surgery, the last week of November. And then now him. So it's like, man, we just, grr. Okay, so here we go. What we're going to do is fold that in like that. And then fold, let's see, wait, no, wrong way. Nope, that's right. It's been a while since I've made this box. What can I say? Yeah. And then now this comes over like this. I'm thinking like that. Okay. So this is a no adhesive box, but you can add adhesive if you want to. Okay. Yeah. You're welcome to. Like you might want to add adhesive under those two tabs. But it actually holds really nice. This is the only part that's going to need adhesive. If you want to notch it out like that, then you're going to use your 1-inch punch. But, well, no, let's go ahead and do that. We might have to repunch it once I add the Designer Series paper. Just kind of depends on how big of a half circle you do, right? Okay, now let me get my adhesive. So this is the top of our box. So I'm going to add my Designer Series paper. This is the Timeless Plaid. Yeah, so this is the Timeless Plaid. It's still available. I did double check that it was in stock after I made this box. I decided that if it was not available, I was going to use a different paper. Although I really don't know what paper, to be honest. But I did look. The embellishment that we're using tonight is on the Last Chance list. And it is on sale. I'll show you that in just a minute. I actually wrote it right on the container. Okay, come on. Oops. Okay. And it's going to be so much easier to decorate this before sliding the box on because I need to be able to press on it. So this is the Stylish Shapes. I die cut this with the Stylish Shapes dies. That's a mouthful for me. Too many S's. And it measures what? What is that measurement? I wrote it down. 2 1/8. So the white circle is the same measurement also. So I'm going to add this with liquid glue. Yeah, I've kind of felt like really lost, to be honest, without y'all. Like, it's like, man, you know, I mean, I've been blogging since 2006. I've been on YouTube since 2007. So I have never, I don't even think when I had thyroid cancer, I don't think I went dark this long during that period. Yeah, I really don't think I did. But between the kidney surgery and then hurting my arm, neck, shoulder, back, and then David having cancer, it's like, well, God had other plans for me, right? Okay. This is a tight fit, but it does work. See? Now, this front piece right here goes right there. Let's just add some glue. I also have, you know, some cards and gifts and everything that everybody has sent me, or several people, and I do need to show those. Hopefully next week I'll have the energy to go live for a lot longer. I knew that today I was going to be exhausted by the time I went live. Yeah, so okay, I'm going to trim the greeting. This is a 1/2 inch strip, and I'm just going to trim a little to the left and a little to the right, or vice versa. You know what I mean, right? And then I'm going to attach it to the Real Red 1/2 inch strip, and then I'm just going to trim it with my trimmer. So same thing, liquid glue. Okay. Have you guys ever had an epidural in your back? If any of you guys watching have, that's what I had a few weeks ago. Yeah, if you guys have ever had one, did it last? How long did it keep you pain-free? Yeah, I'm curious. Okay, so this is going to go up here like that. And then where's my linen thread? I'm so happy that linen thread is still in the catalog. When I went to use it today, the catalog is missing. It's so little that I'm like, please tell me that linen thread's in there. And it was, thank goodness, because there's not much ribbon. I'm just going to say, yeah, there's not much ribbon. There's not many animal sets either, to be honest. Yeah, there's not many animal sets. I'm kind of, okay, I cut that too short. Grr, what am I going to do? I'm going to start over. I'll use that for something else. Okay, let's see. I need approximately 10 inches. I was trying to not waste any. I think Carol, my opinion, because I certainly don't know, it's just an opinion, is that the ribbon comes from another country, not saying any names, and that product is difficult to get. So I'm assuming, but I'm only assuming because, like I said, I have no clue. But that's my, yeah, that's my opinion. But I could be wrong, right? Yeah. Okay, here's my double linen thread bow. Now I am wasting some, right? Oh, I gotta attach this. So I'm gonna use mini Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay, so Carol had a reaction. I did not. Did you see the one in the online store? Did I see what, Tina? The ribbon, or you mean the online exclusives? I know we have some white ribbon. I used that for Card Club in February, I think. I don't know. It's all running together. And then we're going to attach our bow. And then we also have our embellishments. So these are the embellishments. There's a glare. How do I get rid of the glare? There we go. These are pecan pie and clear ribboned adhesive back dots. And they're on the last chance list, and they're marked down to $7.65. Okay, so now let me find one of these mini glue dots. Okay, let's try again. Squeeze. So when I went to clear off my desk today, the project that I made the last time I went live was still here on my desk. That's so cute. Okay, now let's add the embellishments, and then we're going to compare the two, see which of the images. I think this set is cute because, you know, Brooke teaches elementary kids, and I'm like, you know, to say you can do it. Isn't that a line from The Water Boy, by the way? Is it? You can do it? Is it The Water Boy? Somebody on here knows, right? Wait, maybe I want to move that. I'm pretty sure You Can Do It is from The Water Boy. I know that's not everybody's favorite movie, but my family, we kind of like it. My kids used to call me Mama Boucher because I'm, you know, so protective. I'm overprotective, but nothing like her. Okay, so what do you think? Cute, right? Let's open this up and put the treats in there. So again, this is called a drawer box. If I had something apple related, but you know, there's just apples. That could be, no, it's apples. I was going to say it could be pears, but no, it's apples, right? He looks a little angry. He looks like a vampire, actually. See his little fangs? He looks like he's a little vampire squirrel or raccoon. Yeah. Okay, so we have wrapped up our project. I thought I would stick around for a couple minutes and just, if you have any question you would like to ask me really quickly, I'm not going to scroll back because that kind of takes too much time. So if you ask me a question earlier, or if you have a question for me now, I'll stick around for a couple minutes and answer any of your questions. Before you leave, this PDF will be available tomorrow over on my website. It has all the measurements, so you don't have to write anything down tonight. Normally it takes me a while to create all of this, so that's why it normally takes me all day on Wednesdays to get this done. Because I've already done this, I should be able to get it to you much sooner tomorrow. Yeah. So I believe this set is available right this minute. This is not one of the, I'm actually going to go check really quick just to make sure. Resourceful. Let me just type Rusty because Rusty is much easier, right? Yeah, he's available now. It's available now. Oh, there's some cute cards on the website. Huh. Yeah, there's some cute cards on there too. Yeah, so it's available now. Everything that I used tonight, I think everything is available already. Yeah, I didn't use anything new because, well, everything is still sitting kind of sort of in a box, right? Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad you guys liked the box. And thank you guys so much for being here tonight, even though I've been gone forever. I appreciate you guys showing back up. Let's see. Can I share about free shipping? Okay, Shauna, you're ahead of me. I have not heard anything about free shipping. So, is there a free shipping? I logged into the Stampin' Up! Website today and looked at all the news from the past 3 weeks, and I've not heard of free shipping. So, Shauna, will you email me and let me know where you heard it? Let me look at the Leaders Lounge calendar. Well, that may not even be available anymore. Let's see. Where can I look? I have no knowledge of free shipping. Yeah. Yeah. Don't post it here if you don't mind. Free shipping Wednesday and Thursday? Okay. Well, I would have led with that if I had known, but I'm looking on the weekly updates that was posted today. I'm looking on the weekly updates that was posted today, right? This morning, first thing this morning. I don't see free shipping. So for today, it says that there's a paper pumpkin sale. Bonus, they also get free shipping during the sale on qualifying orders. Okay, so here's what it says. Big savings starts tomorrow, February 23rd and 24th. Paper Pumpkin subscribers can save 75% off refills, pass kits, and add-ons. Bonus, they also get free shipping during the sale on qualifying orders. This special offer is only available to active subscribers, so reach out to your customers and invite them to subscribe today. So that is the exact words that I'm reading. I'm going to copy and paste that into the chat box. It was an email from the home office. Lovely. I normally get it, and I did not get it today. In fact, I'll be honest and say I've kind of felt like I got left behind because I haven't gotten, I have no email from them. In fact, today I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 emails all day today. That's it. And Shauna, yours was one of them. So I went from 300 a day to 6. Yeah. That is so weird. What is the order number for Rusty? Here you go. I'll give it to you. It is 165434. 165434. There you go. Well, there's the image. I should have led with that free shipping thing, right? Okay, well, I really need free shipping because, wow, sales are... Yeah, it was later in the day. Okay, that explains it. Yeah, I think I looked at like, I don't know, 6:30, 7 o'clock. Um, but yeah, I never got an email from them. That's so strange. I normally do get all of Stampin' Up's emails, but not today. Okay, so I would have led with that. Those of you that are still here, there's free shipping tomorrow. So I might better get my blog post done really early. So free, I better not use that. Well, shipping, $75 or more, right? And that's before tax and shipping. I'll create a nice, yeah, don't know why. Oh, well, thank y'all so much for sharing it with me, because I would have woke up in the morning and been so stressed out. I'm like, where did that come from? Yeah, so I did have someone, she had to go back to work full time for benefits. Her home situation changed, and so she needs insurance. So yeah, she helped me for a very long time. And if I had an emergency, she would come and help me. But I need someone that I can absolutely 100% delegate it to, like all the paper cutting and all the packing, because shoving those packets into the envelopes, that in itself is also a lot of using your arms, right? Yeah, so she was doing all the paper cutting for sure. But she technically quit in December, but she came back and helped me in January and February. But she was kind of in between her full-time jobs, and now she's officially working full-time. So yeah, that was a good question. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. David's cooking dinner. I will see y'all next Tuesday, same time, same place. And I'll try to do everything I can to bring those prizes back into the live video. Okay? Thank you guys so much. Have a great night and happy shopping tomorrow. Okay? See you later. I forgot how to end the video.